Good morning, everybody. Good morning on this positive day. Let's just get the comments up. Everybody is in the house tonight. Feeling good shape, guys. I'm getting fit. My cardio's coming on. I'm starting to get back down to fighting weight now. Boom, 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 boom. I know people are going to ask a lot of questions. I've actually made a video about Simon, not slating him. That's the last time I'm going to mention him. I wish him luck in his venture, and that's it. There's going to be no drama there. Can everybody hear me, by the way? Can everybody hear me? If you missed the live last night, mate, you'll be able to watch it. Everyone hear me? Yeah. Right, listen, let's just get one thing straight. Mickey Terrell is a hard man, good fighter, and someone that I've always respected. Right? Now, listen, I'm getting put in the corner here where I'm going to have to fight. And I will, because you know me. I'll fight any man born from his mother. I don't care who you are. But I'm going to tell you the story. Now, Mickey's not having any of this because I had a friend contact Mickey and told him about it. As everybody knows, I've been getting trolled for the last 4 years. As you've seen with the Dougie situation, the trolls made an account saying that I mentioned his daughter, which was lies. Well, the same thing has happened with Mickey. Now, somebody's messaged Mickey. I've put it up in my community page, and saying that, oh, Mickey, you know, if you do blah blah blah, I'd like to fight you. Well, I don't get it, because I've never disrespected him, and I've always had respect for him. So if I've got respect for a man, I'm not going to call a man out. So what's happened is these trolls have created an account saying Derek Heggie. Well, none of my profiles on Facebook were that. Mine was Derek Gordon Heggie. Now I've got this one, and which is just newly created, and then I've got my Bareknuckle Street Fighting page. So the trolls have caused a bit of trouble between me and Mickey, and Mickey sadly fell for it, and now he wants to fight me. But I do take that as a compliment coming from a good fighter like himself. You know what I mean? But to be honest with you, Mickey, I mean, I've been trying to get your number today. I'm going to get your number and try and have a chat with you. I just think, to be honest with you, mate, you need to watch. I mean, the people you're involved with. I mean, well, there you go. I mean, there's no need to call me those names, a beast. And that, the thing is, guys, right? People keep coming out with this. Is that I'm a beast? I'm not. I'm not. Why do people constantly keep using this? I'm not. My paperwork's up on there. How am I a beast? Tell me that. How am I? Tell me. Because I'll tell you what, use it involving more wrong-uns than I am. Use it involving more wrong-uns than I am. And I'm not going to mention a certain man's name, but I've got a lot of information on that man. And let's just say now, the trolls, the police are involved. I've got the police involved with the trolling. I've had enough. I've had enough of the trolling. I'm sick of it. I've had my life badgered. My family's life's been badgered. And that's it. I mean, to be honest with you, if I'm going to get it on with Mickey, I'd rather speak to Mickey myself on the phone and have a gentlemanly chat. None of this shouting and bawling, because that's what I'm not all about. I'm about respect. And the thing is, like I say, is that the wool pulled over his eyes. Some trolls made an account. I mean, come on, guys. Listen, yous all know me. If I've got a problem, I'm going to come in here and say, I want to fight you. Do you know what I mean? I mean, the bloke's doing well for his selling BKFC, and you've got some troll that claims to be Derek Heggie wanting to fight him. Come on. I'm not saying that I'd lose, because I would. Listen, I'm confident in my abilities. I can fight. And trust me, you'll have to kill us to beat us. But at the end of the day, the trolls are causing a lot of bother. They have done for a long time. But as you can see, I'm getting in shape. So and I will be not allowing any trolls on these lives whatsoever. The gut wise, there's one. Nah, I'm not interested. If any of the members want to come on, Tartan Blood, Heggie, let's do a crossover promotion later in the year. I've contacted you on Facebook, Tartan Blood Fight. Like I say, mate, we'll see. I mean, I'm confident of my company going off, getting massive. Like I say, I explained in the video about Simon. Simon wasn't happy with the. I mean, I'm a bare knuckle fighter. He wasn't happy with my idea of taking it down the proper fighters route. He wanted to go down the YouTube beef route. So who wants to watch men that can't fight? Like, who wants to watch men that can't fight? And he wasn't happy with that. He didn't want me. He didn't want to. He didn't like the idea. And while he was away on holiday for 5 days, me and the other guy were getting everything set in place for when he came back. And he came back, and apparently all of a sudden he's found his login code now, and he started posting. And fair play to him, good luck to him. I'm not bothered. I've got my own stuff to consider now. The carnage continues. Tartan Blood Wars got me few. Yeah, Tartan. I'll tell you what, mate. Can you tell you what, Tartan? Could you message me on the bare knuckle? It's in the link, mate. Our Instagram page, mate. Can you give us a message? Send over your phone number, bud. Thank you for the donation, bro. Yeah, do as that, Tartan, bro. Can you find the link in the Instagram and send us over your number, pal? I'll have a chat with you. Sounds very interesting, mate. And like I say, I'm just looking through the banners, guys. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for that for the company, just to expand the company. I'll fire you over, mate. Cheers, pal. Cheers, mate. What I'll do is, mate, I'll get on as soon as I've got off this live because I'm on the phone. As soon as I've got off the live, I'll give you the shout, mate. Yeah, I'm spot on. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm good. Do you know what it is, mate? Listen, I'm on medication. I don't use mental health as an excuse, right? I've been tortured for 4 years, and I've been called all the names that you can ever be called, and me being called the Beast or anything like that does not bother me one little bit. I mean, what bothers me is people targeting my Facebook and my social media when I've got family on there, my nieces, my nephews. I think it's bang out of line. I think it's bang out of line. Do you know what I mean? It's not good, It's not good at all. But if you can hit the like button, guys, like I said, I don't mind bringing some of the members on. Have a look. Jane, I'm not bringing. I don't think Jane's not a member. You write in the comments, Jane. I don't think you are a member, are you? But if you're interested in fighting, guys, you know my email. But that sounds like a nice little idea, Tartan. But like I say, when people do see the format of what we're gonna do, you'll be impressed. You will be impressed because it'll be something different. But then it can also, obviously in the future, like Tartan now, we will join up with companies and do stuff like that. It's a route we want to go down. We just want to get we're aiming to go worldwide with this. What's the link to the Insta account? It's there. Is it not in the description box, bro? Bareknuckle Street Fight Brawls. That's the Instagram, mate. You'll probably see a picture of the bare knuckle fists. Do you think the best way to get this moving fast is you talking well, your bear jungle is massive. You've been actually reading my mind, mate. You've been reading my mind. I'm actually feeling quite fit at the minute. I'm getting to fight shape. But you've actually just read my mind, pal. Going forward, what's the script deck? And I can't say that, mate. I can't give nothing away. Perry, a lot of the idiots in the wanting to come on with the launch. What was I going to say, guys? I was actually going to say something. yeah, we are looking for sponsorship to help expand our company, and we're only looking for £100 a month. Now, that £100 a month, if you get so many people doing it, adds up. The £100 a month will get you exposure on our social media posts, and it'll also get your sponsor back. It'll get your company badge put on every video we do. You'll get it put on our lives up here, like, you know, like we've got our one there, Bareknuckle in the top corner. You'll also get a mention across the page at the bottom. £100 a month. Yeah, I am. I'm feeling shredded, mate. I feel good. But as I say, I'm a man with no biceps, apparently. A man with no biceps. All it is, guys, is I've tore in. I don't know if whether you watched the Stephen Miller fight, 2014, 6'10", 23 stone. Rest in peace. That part of my bicep here, I tore it. Well, me like an idiot, I didn't realise that I tore my bicep, did I? So I left it, and all my arms were all purple. And what ended up happening? Got too late. So whether I can go private or not, I don't know. But my arms have grown, guys. They are, and I'm getting lean. They are grown. Come on. But listen, guys. You know yourself. Biceps do not win fights, and Tartan will tell you that. Are you just a new company, Tartan? Have you just started up, pal? Tell you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a tattooist because I want to get some new ink. I want to cover that part there, and I want to get a few things covered over. The guys that I normally get it off, I can't get hold of. El Chapo Decker, you still need a heavyweight. I'm 6 foot. I'm 6 foot 6, 18 stone and ready to go. Yep, I do need a heavyweight, pal. El Chapo Guzman. Could you message me on the Instagram? Can I ask anyone a question? JAJ, is our Instagram link in the description box? Can you let us know, please, darling? Get some colour over. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, mate. I'm looking to get some more, because I've got some really good ink, mate. It's nice art. But I'd rather stick to not in the StreamYard. If someone can come off the StreamYard for 2 minutes, agreed, Decky. I think I have the links are in. I mean, if you go, I'll tell you what, guys. Yes, it is. Yeah, guys. My Instagram. If you're interested in fighting, big fella, 6 foot. What did you say you were? If you're interested in fighting, Guzman, you sound like a Mexican cartel. If anyone's interested in fighting, message the Instagram page and we'll talk. You send your number over, Tartan, mate. I'll get to you. I didn't realise how much of the day it takes starting a bare knuckle business. Bloody hell! I'd rather just be a fighter. Wink, wink. Don Diablo, hey Diablo, you come to me for favor, huh? You want to buy some coquiana or coquina or even some sherbet? Decker, would you get? Yes, Decker, you. I'm good, Reese, mate. Thank you for the members. You're the member, bro. Why? I mean, listen, Decker, would Diet Chips get the? Why do you call my dad Diet Chips? Do you want to know something, Scotty G? Seeing his prime and have absolutely smashed your face in clean. But like I said, did you ever see the main event on BKFC? I didn't, mate. Was it any good? Them boys are a different level. Them boys, the portraits are just the skulls and demons, mate. Skulls and demons. What was I going to say? Where do I get in touch? I'm game 85 kilo. My Instagram, mate. It's Can you put the Instagram, not the link? Can you put the Instagram link up, JJ, or not? You don't have to email me because a lot of people aren't emailing me. I'd rather them message me on Instagram so I know that they're real, because half of them are talking pure dribble. What's the age limit? 18 plus, mate. But if you're a special 17-year-old fighter and you're special, then you can, if you want to fight grown men. Hit the likes button, guys. Hit the likes. Like you say, we'll look at the sponsorship, £100 a month. And that will get you full. That'll get you on these lives. It'll get your badge planted on it. You'll get across the screen. You'll get your link put in our Facebooks. I've messaged you on Insta, bro, but haven't got back to me. But you know, guys, what it is, I need to tell you, I've lost access to my Derek Heggie official account. The Derek Heggie, I've lost access to it at the moment, so that's why I need you to message the business account in the description. Bareknuckle Street Fighting. The Netflix series will be released in the summer, mate. We've already done some filming for it. You just have to keep it QT. Mexican, yeah. Listen, El Chapo Guru, mate. If you're game to fight, I'm all right. But you got to message me on Instagram or send over your number so then I can check out the WhatsApp and see if you're real. Do you know what I mean? Because don't get us wrong, guys. We've had a lot of people messing us about, man. Honestly, the amount of YouTube warriors on here, I didn't realise how many there was. I mean, before I started arranging fights, I was thinking, tell you what, there's a few Game Boys on here, but Dean Lunch Road was dead and buried now. You can't. You don't need to copy and paste it, darling. Just put it on so people know which one it is. What's the name of it? It's Bareknuckle. Is it Bareknuckle? Is it background Bareknuckle Street Fighting? How can I send my number then, bro, on Instagram? Wait till I get this. Wait till I get it. Wait till I get the. Have you done any more filming this season? I have, mate. Yeah. Draga is one mean motherfucker. He's one mean man. And I've got the role to the team, mate. And that's another thing. It'll grow the profile. The profile will get bigger. It's a 10-episode series. I'm in most of the episode. I'm in most of the series. It'll grow the company, so it'll be good. You're right, mate. Trolls fighting. Did you ever see that where Deontay Wilder was getting trolled to death? And he brought him down to the gym and just pummeled him. That's what they need, mate. Who are you backing, Jake Paul or Tommy Fury? We haven't seen the best of Tommy Fury yet because, like, everyone's slagging Tommy, right? We've got to remember he's a novice, so he's going to be fighting tomato cans. But Jake Paul's fought old MMA fighters, but with better pedigree. So I don't know. It's going to be a different hard fight. Can we get my Instagram page in the comments, please? Not the link, darling. Just the name of it, so I can tell people go. Because it's actually in this link, but people are actually on the live. But if you go to all the other live videos, you'll see it in the link. Expand your company. It's not even off the ground. Of course, it's not off the ground, mate. Why are you taking the mick? What are you doing with your life at 10:30 in the morning? Coming on here taking the mick. Do you know something? See successful people, see people that do well in life. They don't take the mick out of others. They actually encourage. I can't reveal when the first fight is, mate, because we can't give nothing away. What's to say that we never had it yesterday? But the way we're doing it, we want to edit it together properly, and it's going to have like a format to it. So, what's to say that I didn't fight yesterday? You just never know, do you? Decker, there's a lad from up our way called Willie Stroker. Says he's a new face of the Bareknuckle scene. Where is it? Is he fighting for any company or not? Is he fighting for any company, mate? The link says Backyard Street Beef. I'll have a look. You know what? Our YouTube channel. I can't come off this. Is there anywhere that I can see in there? The link says Backyard Street Beef. When can we expect the fight video? In the next 2 weeks? Aye. Probably less. Probably less, mate. Probably less. What I plan on doing is travelling all over the country. Found the page, Decker gave you a message, so I spot on, respect, bro. Are you just started up as well, Tartan? Have you just started your company? See me, man. I'm not a jealous person, man. I'm all for helping people. I'm all for joining forces and helping people out. And you know, Bareknuckle is your Instagram. Yeah, my Instagram, guys, is Bareknuckle. And it's got a black, the cover photos are black fists like that. And you'll see my ugly pictures on the pictures. Or my ugly face. Backyard Street Fighting Brawls. That's the one, guys. If you're interested in fighting, go to my Instagram, Backyard Street Fighting Brawls. If you're interested in sponsoring us, go to Backyard Street Fighting Brawls. £100 will get you £100 a month. Will get you full exposure. £50 a month will get you exposure on the lives. Okay? Willie Stroker, Decker, how don't you catch on to these? Because to be honest with you, mate, I haven't been following I haven't really been following the Bareknuckle. I haven't been following a lot of it. You know what I mean, mate? It's just, I think what it is, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. When I've been through this trolling campaign, like everything that I've been through, I ended up in hospital, didn't I? Then I got diagnosed with complex post-traumatic stress, and my attention span's not very good unless I'm doing something productive and something that I'm really into. So a lot of people will probably connect with this. So if I don't have anything to look forward to, and I'm just sitting bored in my house, I get really depressed and suicidal. If I have a aim and I've got ambition and I have something like this now that I can put my heart and soul into, I'm happy and I feel good. 100 quid a month, no problem. Like I said, Michael Fitzgerald, if you're interested, mate, just message me on the Bareknuckle Backyard Brawls, mate, on our Instagram. You'll see it. But once you get off the video, mate, you'll see it in the link of the box anyway. But you will get full exposure. Like I say, I'm got a pen. Right here. What it is the £100 a month will get you your badge on the live. It'll get you the exposure in the writing on the bottom. It'll get you put on our social media platforms, Instagram and Facebook. Okay. And the £50 will just get you your logo on the lives and your exposure at the bottom of here. Do you know what I mean? So just down to use, man. But there's also the members. I don't know. My guy is actually sorting the emojis out now. If you pay the 2 top member tiers, you can actually attend the fights. But you'll be given the postcode. Depending how far you are, it'll be either 2 days before or the day before. If you turn up with more than one person, you'll be turned away. You'll probably end up in a tear up with me. Jokes. And the biggest tier that we have, you don't just, what it is, the last tier, it's quite expensive, but the last tier is you come to the fight. You can also referee the fight with me, so see fair play, and then you come to dinner with us with the fighters. So we're trying to keep it like a gentlemanly kind of sport kind of thing. You know, like obviously you're going to get beef with people that don't like each other, but for me, I've met a lot of fighting men that get on. Like they just, I mean, I know lads that get on. They'll have a fight and they'll shake hands and they'll go for a pint at the end of it. For me, that's proper men. Like that's back in the old 1980s. You don't get that nowadays, do you? Good man, Dagger. Dagda, yeah. It honestly gives you something to focus for, mate. But yeah, that's the one on Instagram, guys. We're on Positive Vibes there. Backyard Street Fighting Brawls on Instagram. So sponsorships, if you're interested in fighting, just message us. But the last tier actually gets you. Decker, I've sent you an email with Willie Stroke. He's looking for a matchup. Decker, I'm fighting one of my teammates in 3 weeks, Decker. Do you know what it is though, Tartan? I actually like that. See, when you're running a company, right, you're actually setting an example to the lads by doing it yourself. Now, you know yourself, there's a lot of promoters that are in the game that have never had a fight in their life. I always think the best promoters, well, not the best, but sometimes, but we know we know how it works. We know fighters get ripped off. We know that fighters get messed around. We know what it's like to spill blood. So we've been there. We know what it's like. We know the mindset. We know the nerves the night before. We know it all. Do you know what I mean? So I get it. I get it. Had to be done, lad. Spot on. Michael's called you out. I need to have a chat with him. I'm deluded. Spot on, mate. Cheers. I respect that. Thank you. You're deluded. Thank you. Very deluded. See if you see the same. Let's see if you're seeing the same thing next year. Okay. Have you noticed that my lisp's gone? Have you noticed? No lisp. Can you see me? Can you hear me talking properly now? Trolls, kiss my big toe. Tell you what, I had the mick took out of me, didn't I? No one will. Is there going to be money in the for it? Of course he is, Patrick. Of course he is. You've got to understand, we're just starting as a company, so it's not going to be like 1,000, $2,000 a fight. That's what we're aiming for. That's what we want to get to, depending on the growth of the channel and the sponsorships and who's involved. But for novices, there's a payment, and for people that have had fights, as a payment. So, and my rule with my business partner, Secret, is fighters will be paid when they turn up on that day, just before they step in the ring. So just say you're allowed to bring one man down with you. You'll be paid. Your money will be given to your man before you get in the ring. I don't believe in all that crap. Oh, we'll pay you after your fight. Give away, man. You're getting in there and putting your life on the line. You deserve your money now. I haven't got any women yet to fight, mate. I'd like that. Patrick, what's your email? Have you not got Instagram, Patrick? I agree. Well, that's what I've said. Some of the lads that are travelling, I will cover the costs of the travel. But we're actually going to be probably travelling to a lot of these people. We're going to be the ones that are on the road. Save them the journey, do you know what I mean? And I think a lot of lads probably feel comfortable fighting in their own domain. Yeah, if your missus will fight, Tartan. Well, I can see who wears the pants in your relationship, pal. Well, listen, like I say, we are looking for women fighters as well. We're looking for females that want to have a tear-up. Yeah, it's not just a man's sport; it's a woman's sport as well. Don't know why I wear this hat. I'm due a bit of Botox, Anna. That's why. Can I come and identify as a woman? Shut up. I'll tell you one thing, right? And I'm not even going to get into it. Politics has got nothing to do with fighting. But there's not a chance in this world I would put a transgender man that hasn't had the changes. Or it doesn't matter. I wouldn't put him against a woman. Not a chance in hell. And I don't care if anyone slags me off for it. I would never ever do it. Never ever do it. I don't care what anybody says. It does not belong in the sport. Whatever you do behind closed doors, or listen, I'm all for, people, all sexes, but in sport, your own gender should be competing in that sport. If you're interested in fighting for Decker, please email. Yes, that's my email, guys. Well, my positive vibes has got on the screen my Instagram. That's my email. But the thing is, I'd rather talk through Instagram because I kind of know people are real. Patrick Talent, I'll have a go 100%. Not a problem, pal. It's all going to work out. It's a business. It takes a little bit. Of course it does. I'll be honest with you, mate. The world's gone mad. World's gone mad. World's gone mad. The country's an absolute joke, man. To be honest with you guys, it's just a bit. It's tartan, I'll tell you. Doesn't work. It doesn't just happen overnight, man. Honestly, a lot of hard work and stress goes into it, because it's then like you've got a fight lined up 2 days before one fighter pulls out, then you've got to find another replacement. So the way we're going about it now, we're writing a full list of fighters out. So then we've got our A, B, C, D, and E plan. Best way to be. Dana Heggie, I wouldn't say that, mate. The thing is, when it comes to bare knuckle fighting, mate, I know what it's about. And I know what it's about. And do you agree with me that fighters should be paid when they turn up on the day, instead of waiting until they've had the fight, or pay them a week after the fight? Because I believe that. I fought once. I was getting a grand and a half in one of my fights, and I had to wait 8 weeks to get the money. 8 weeks to get the money. 8 weeks to get the money. But I'll tell you a little bit about it anyways. What it is. I'm not going to give too much away because people do pinch your ideas. But I am looking for fighters to take under my wing that I think are good enough. I'm looking for fighters to take under my wing who I will also train, and then take them to a certain place with me. That's all I'm going to say. Just before or just after, but no, I would say I'd rather give them, because they're going to get in the ring. They're coming down. They've travelled. They're coming. And the thing is, with my rules in this, you're only allowed to bring one man. Decker, there's a Slovakian guy wanting a fight called Shimon Vang. I don't know if you're at all winding me up. No one will train with you, you beast. Will they not? We'll see. We'll see. Does actually anyone on here believe that I'm a beast? I mean, I am 16 stone 10, but I've never hurt a woman in my life. Never hurt a woman in my life. Why don't you go and call all the other YouTubers that beat women and bite faces off? Why don't you go and call all them? The stuff I've got in my emails, you just wouldn't believe. Decker, you need things in place, otherwise you're sitting. Listen, I have. I'm not setting myself up for a fall at all. Why do you think everything's been set up in the background and done? Do you know what I mean? Everything has been set in place. I was actually speaking to a copper the other day. He walked past us. He goes, "I love watching you fight, Decker." I said, and you know what I says to him? I goes, I says, so officer, I says, what and I says, be honest, like off duty. Well, you had a uniform on, but if you had to talk off duty, what's your opinion about? Would you rather fight? What would you rather see a punch up than someone getting stabbed and shot? And he said, most definitely, most definitely. He says that, well, isn't horrendous evidence out there by me? It's all made up rubbish, man. I've got all my paperwork. But anyways, forget paperwork. Get him off here. We don't want him on. But yeah, and the copper says to me, he just said, yep. He said, we've got I'd prefer to see a punch up. No one's as long as it's a controlled environment. No one's getting killed. But at the end of the day, you know, the thing is with me, guys, I'm going to say this once. The trolls keep bringing this charge up that I got sexual assault in 2006 for slapping a girl's bottom in a nightclub and proper positioning her for nookie. Right, I was 22-year-old, full of the old Colombian pure, ran me years out, but I knew her. It wasn't like she was a stranger. I knew her from the gym. But unfortunately, she was with a boyfriend that night, so a boyfriend seen what went on, and then she's ended up going to the police, making a complaint. I got a £200 fine. Now they're all calling me an offender. I'm a sex offender for that. How is, man? I'll tell you the truth. If I had to go to the police or every bird that slapped my bottom, I'm telling you now, HMP Durham would be overcrowded. Honestly, man, it's crazy, man. It's just mental. But you know what? On another note, you've got to respect women, and it is respect, and women do what men do, and that. And for me, I did apologise for it. I was in the wrong. Wasn't gentlemanly of me. Stupid that I made when I was a young lad, drunk. Nowadays, everything's changed, and you should respect women, as women should respect men as well. I don't believe in all that wolf whistling crack when women are walking past and you got a group of lads. It's quite intimidating for women. Do you know what I mean? When you get all these scaffolders and builders all showing off, hey baby, hey. I just don't see me. If I was walking, if I had a bird and I was walking past a group of lads saying that, I said, oh, get off there and get you in here with me now. I'm telling you. But listen, guys. Well, I'm going to go for now. I mean, I'm enjoying these lives. I just like to have a look. There's no members like coming on. It's just trolls. What time do you want us to do another live today, guys? What time's everybody? What time would you say the best time to do one? 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock? So, Dex, what can you do for my establishment? You come to me for favor, huh? You come to me and I bite your fucking nose off. that isn't it. I've got it to a T anyway. But 7, mate, aye. Well, listen, I love you all, guys. I'll get to your messages on Instagram and emails. Thank you, Tartan, for the thing. But like I say, anyone £50 or £100 a month, I'll discuss it with you over the phone. Send a messages, all that messaging crap, it just gets nowhere. But yeah. But there's one thing I will tell you, you rat poison innocent fool, you. I'll take the heat clean off you, you dirty innocent rat poison hatter, you. Right, guys, I'm going to let you go with that. But have a good day and love you all.